Hello, my name is Davion Clark, and I'm about to show you all how we're about to change this regular empanada truck into something miraculous. First off, I wanted to start by changing the name of our empanada truck. I want to call it the Street Empanadas. I know what you're thinking. That's basic. Everybody's doing that. It's exactly a street empanada. And that's what I want to go back to the basics. This is a street empanada. It's nothing to tell you it's over top, over exaggerated. I want people to come for the food and remember it because of the name. When you think street empanadas, you're gonna think about us. So here's what I wanna go over today. I wanna go over the business identity, the business mission, target market, and I wanna go over concepts and the differentiations, and the SWOT analyst and vision, goal, and action plans. Our mission statement. Here at the Street Empanada, we exist to serve high quality, handcrafted empanadas inspired by Latin street food culture, busy urban customers seeking flavorful, convenient, and affordable meals. Target market, that's where it gets a little bit tricky for me, because at the end of the day, this is all just food, right? So what's the target market for food? I'll tell you, there is no target market, but just so we can have a left and a right, I would like to say, let's go for the urban professionals, let's go for the college students, let's go for the tourists and event goers, people from the age of 18 to 45, because if you look at statistics today, it will show you that people are trying to eat a little bit more healthy. So I'm thinking we can even throw in healthy options in for our empanadas, and we can reach that more elderly target market too, when people are starting to get a little bit more health conscious, you know what I mean? When people start to realize that you can't eat whatever you want, we'll make sure we got options for those people. And not only those, but let's also get the value, speed, the people who value their time, so the businessmen, quality, and people who love bold flavors, so the food connoisseurs. I would like to get everybody in this target market, but just to give that left and right, that's where my head's thinking right now. Concept and differentiation. What makes us different? What concepts will make us stand out between these other food trucks that we have here in Boston? And I want a focused empanada menu. Right before this, I spoke about having a healthier option for our empanadas, and that's where I'm thinking we should probably drive this. I want to have an empanada that focuses on the people, right? So health is becoming huge out here in today's. You see a lot of run clubs starting up. You see people waking up earlier. You see more people motivated to do better. And when they do better, I want them to think street empanadas. That's going to be us. We're going to be the go-to when you think about, hey, where can I get some healthy food on the go really fast for an affordable price? Street empanadas. We want them to be handcrafted and fresh ingredients, authentic. We would like to go back to that Latin food culture, sticking to the street food. People are going to be like, where'd you make this? Where'd you get these ingredients? We're going to keep that a secret. But I want people to think, wow, when they think street empanadas, us. I'm going to keep saying that, but by the end of the time, you're going to think street empanadas, you're going to think about us too. Seasonal and regional flavors, right? So again, flavors so bold, you think that we actually went to Latin and brought them over here. Again, that I would like to get that authentic experience. So our SWOT, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I would like it to be, our strengths, obviously, being a food truck, we're mobile. But being mobile, we have to find a location that works. So our strength versus a regular brick and mortar restaurant is that our overcost is low. Our overcost is lower than those. Again, we're mobile and flexible with location. We got a unique product niche, meaning we're gonna have empanadas of all different flavors, and we got a fast service model. Our weaknesses, obviously being in a food truck, we got limited space and storage, weather dependency, we have limited seating, and brand visibility challenges. But that, I think we can turn around. Opportunities. Now, this is where I get excited when we talk about opportunities. Growing demand for street food. People are busier and busier and busier. They have less and less patience, And that's where we come in. We get that there is a market there already, and all we have to do is organize that market. All we have to do is find a solution for them and funnel them into this street empanadas. Yeah. We got catering and festivals that we can easily get to that's going to be harder for a brick and mortar. We can physically bring that food to them without any struggles. Food is hot and ready to go, and that's something a brick and mortar just can't promise. Social media and delivery apps. Now that is what I was talking about against the weaknesses. If our branding is going to be a problem, we have social media and it's free and we can use it to our advantage. We are going to have to start pushing our marketing team to make sure that we're everywhere and all the time. When you go outside and you see the street, what do you think about street empanadas? Yes. Expansion to new neighborhoods, obviously, that's going to be a little bit difficult with but hopefully in the near future we can brand and get more and more sweet trucks so we can be everywhere. So when you go to the street, you think street empanadas. There you go. Threats. Market saturation. There's a lot of street trucks out there. I'm not going to harp on this too much. There's not going to be many like us. They say it's a threat. I don't think it's a threat. I think it's an opportunity for growth. Let's go. Food, fast food competition. We're healthy. McDonald's can't beat us. Let's be honest. They got more people. We got higher quality. We're going to have low churn rate because we're going to have product that lasts and is memorable. You go to the street, you think what? Street empanadas. Raising food and fuel prices. Gas is crazy. We know that. But that's why we market where we're going to be on social media. We pick somewhere that's busy day in and day out. We predetermine this. And then once we do that, we sit there and we won't have to worry about the price of gas. People are going to come to us, trust me. And regulation and permits. Here in Boston, permits and regulations can cost us a decent bit, but the break-even point is so low that once we start selling a couple empanadas and get our name out there, that won't be a problem we'll have to deal with. Vision statement. To become Boston's most recognized street empanadas, you got it. Food truck brand known for quality, consistency, and authentic street food experiences while expanding. Smart goal. I would like to increase by 20% within the next 12 months and expand catering events revenue by 25% to total sales within the next 18 months. Those are small goals that I think we can surpass, but I think once we start hitting these goals and meeting these milestones, the team and I are just going to keep on shooting for the stars, and that's just a beginning to what I believe we can do. These are small, recognizable, easily attainable goals, so keep an eye out for that. Last, the street empanada, excuse me. So in conclusion, the street empanada is positioned for growth through focused branding, responsible expansion, and strategic planning in this competitive market. I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed by the street empanadas, and when you think street, you're going to think what? Street empanadas. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate y'all.